Oh, am I back? Oh, that was fast. Oh my gosh. I see you are writing. Okay. It's okay, we're back. We just took a brief trip to the Fortress of Meripede. Just, you know, check up on everybody. Anyway, during the trial, Neverlet remained silent for a long time. Yup. I thought that we weren't supposed to be reading the ones on the table. Okay. Let's see, the smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. Bribery case. There has been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe that melazines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Merchaussee Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the melazines from participating in such activities. Oh, Spina di Risula. Callus, boss of the Spina di Risula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Iudex Neverlet reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. None of these are applicable, I don't think. Neat, though.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
500 years worth?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least
oh dear,
100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Hold up, 100,000 cases in 500 years. How many is that? Hold on, I'm curious. So, okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm checking to see, like, okay. So 500 years is about 182,500 days, which means that at least 100,000 cases, he at least had 82,000 days off. Although it's probably more than that. So, thank you for the follow. Go to your feed your cat and you come back to a blip. It's kind of par for the course.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
I did kind of yawn right when he said that.
All right. Let us take a break then.
Utterly terrifying amount of work. Exactly. Why does he even bother with it? Should have a cup of water. Oh, we're really just sitting here instead of helping now? Okay. We're just sitting here like a kid who's like waiting for their parents to finish up like a call, like a business call. They're just kind of sitting there waiting.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
I don't know. It's fine.
All the silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do. Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
We skimmed like 5 documents, like the first page of 5 documents. I think we're fine.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
Water. It's like, take your pick, and they're all just different bottles of water.
What Novelette likes to drink. He's a fan of really fancy wine.
Oh, is this where we get to learn in canon about his water thing?
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like D-Luke.
What's the equivalent of a winery for water? Ah, yes, wine glasses. With water.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like
Watery?
water.
I don't know.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
I mean, these are some nice glasses.
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Oh, I thought he was gonna go into like his little thing of like plain old water.
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
What's more sophisticated than hydration?
This water is indeed very special.
Oh?
It would not be an understatement to call it sophisticated.
Is it Mondstadt water?
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tivat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa Village, and Inazuma's Konda Village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
What can you tell me about the flavor profile of Sumeru's Apam Woods water?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel...
Yes, mouthfeel!
The waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa Village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda Village placid.
Those... I don't think that those have, like... Maybe we experience taste differently, you and I.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Also, I can't disagree with that. Water really does have a different flavor depending on where you are because of, like, mineral content and proportion. Yeah, stuff like that. It's why some tap water is drinkable and some is, very bad for you. A Kyoto water review? I taste Dasani, I evaporate. I actually don't mind Dasani. It does have, like, if I remember correctly, Dasani has, like... It definitely doesn't taste as good as other waters. Oh, I can't believe I'm going into this. At least going off of my memory, it definitely has more of, like, a... It almost makes me think of more, like, the junk water, junk food kind of water, if that makes sense. Like, it's not sweet or anything, but it just doesn't feel as whole. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to just... If I do a water review stream, I'm never going to be able to describe the difference between them. Dasani has like a bunch of salt. Oh, that might be it. Something about it does taste different, and it's like... Yeah. To me, it's like junk food water, where it's like, it's not as quenching, I guess, is the way to put it.
Really? Paimon try!
I need a discerning palate for this. Hello. Yes, we're having a water review time.
What do you think?
Tastes like...
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
No, it's probably a lot more crisp. I don't know. I don't know what the difference would be.
How regrettable. It seems like you've got a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our tastes.
A little bit.
I'm pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
It's not hard to taste the difference between water. I don't know.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
I mean, I guess.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around?
What are you talking about? Exactly. Here's the thing. Boiled water, I think for the most part, like it depends on the tap water in terms of like what's being boiled. Cause like there are subtle differences which can influence the food at the end. Puns? Me? I would never tell a pun. What are you talking about?
Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
Oh, this was before. Alright. Someone did a bottled water tier list.
Sorry,
Kind of want to see it
I was
now.
just curious. You don't have to answer.
I hope that someone in a Nervalet cosplay does that exact bottled water tier list. Wasabi! Exactly.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Yeah, I'll stop now. Don't want to keep on dragging this on.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I'm unaware of what that connection is exactly. Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
Also, I think Apep hates us.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time.
How do you get rid of the number 1? Just add a G and it's gone.
But there is
That's a
one
good
thing I
one.
discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
And how do you finish with it? You know, just add a D and you're done.
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
Have you made any progress then?
You got home and took a quick shower. I hope it was with the perfect pH of water and everything. Something that Nervalet would approve of. Yeah, welcome.
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents?
Paimon,
Paimon's getting dizzy already.
you read like 5 pages.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Oh, that sucks. I hope that you can rest well though now that it's over.
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine?
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Pretty sure it's day right now. Well, time to go to the fountain and just be like, hey, want to spill some tea? Take some synth to really attune to the hydros. No! Stop it! I don't know enough French to get that joke, but I will assume it is very funny. Wait, where is the fountain? It's over in yonder direction. Wait, do I have to wait till evening? That would make sense. They did say evening. Wait! No! The Daily Commission? Are you kidding me? The Daily Commission? What? What are you? Wait, what are you? Is this the Daily Commission? No. No, it's not. Film? Is this the new event? According to the judgment, I'm not allowed to do things. Yes, yes. Film camera. Whoa, that's so crazy. I was just passing through. Please. Please free me. Let me go! Here's the thing. Now that quest is absolutely going to screw me over in the future. Courting. I get it. This is what I get for my puns. No! I'm just gonna skip. Whoa! Your dog is missing. That's so bad. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. You are the reason. It's your fault. So... Okay. Oh, there's a dog. It has a top hat. Does it have a cane in its tail? That's actually adorable. Okay. Oh, don't you R&R me. Yes, yes, found dog. Look at that bird. Okay. Cool. So... what is it still blocked by? No! It did block me! The automatic cutscene blocked me! Ugh! I had no choice! It dragged me in! It sucked me in! Is it you? Is it your fault? This is... I am now shifting that blame. Judgment. Bye. Wow, your camera! Leave! I don't want to deal with your stupid camera! Melusine's in danger, maybe. Or Nervalette is. I don't know. Yeah. Wow, you want to make films. Good for you. Goodbye. Now am I done? Okay. It wasn't typing. That was me just spamming the spacebar.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Huh? What? You? What do you mean? What do you mean by
I
that?
wonder what's going on.
Okay. No cinematic moment. They got a movie on over.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
There were too many people around.
What should we do next?
There were so many people around.
Travel you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Should I drink more of the primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Nicolette, what exactly are you?
He dives into the fountain. Never mind.
Oh, it's glowing!
Oh, that's way more cool. Ah! Who needs visions anyway? Yeah, I'd be dizzy too if it glowed that brightly. I can't believe Neverlet is a white mage. Or a red mage, you're right. What just happened? Everything looks a little different than how they normally are. I should continue forward and take a look around. I think I'm in a memory given the sepia tone of my surroundings. Oh, am I not allowed to go this way? Oh, I can't sprint! Or jump. Wait, does Paimon stop me? There's nothing here. There's a building over there! What do you mean there's nothing there? You just evaporate. An Ocean, it says, we should explore the area ahead of us later. The Trailblazer life, no jumping, no ah! I can't run anymore! Carol.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Neverlet isn't gonna actually see this, but we are.
The Cour de Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Oh,
I'm
she'll
certain
say.
You'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
I don't.
The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village.
Oh no.
It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
Why are old Fontainians, like, awful? Actually the worst.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Oh, don't tell me that Vautrin, like, instigated something.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
I feel like that's not good. Well... Is this Vautran? Nope, Federico.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Hello, I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Why do they hate them so much?
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why are old Fontanians actually the worst?
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Nervilet allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Nervilet in cahoots with you? You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
Maybe old Fontaine could have just drowned.
So
Maybe.
how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Well, they've been involved because of people like you who, you know, brag on them for being a different species. I don't know.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Oratrice?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Nervilet's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Have you took a look in the mirror recently?
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Nervilet said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna see all of it, aren't we? Well, there they are.
Monsieur Nervilet, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautran. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of
According
humans.
to the judgment of the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse coordinate.
Exactly. According to the judgment, they have been given peace medals.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It would be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Man, I'm waiting for this other shoe to drop. Oh, she's not there.
Medal of Peace?
Oh, you.
Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
What do you mean by that?
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
Take back what?
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder.
Oh!
Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
Just casually planning a murder! Out in the open! Uh-huh!
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
What is your damage? Oh, no.
Turn the murderer in!
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette, too!
Oh, these pieces of...
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Yeah, they are. Old Fontaine's kind of screwed up, huh? Are we sure we wanted to protect them?
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
So they have... Okay, no direct evidence, though.
They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Did they have, like, the death penalty back then? Is that what they...
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
Oh, when the stoic one breaks the stoicism, that's when you know.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
Yeah, I knew that she took her own life. I just didn't expect it to be like this, at least. I know. I didn't realize it was to pacify the situation. That's... yikes.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to...
He's covering it up.
Are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Delaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
Pie in the sky. Haven't heard that expression before.
I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront New Villette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Nervalette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
Oh, he's about to go and become a vigilante.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Holy, this is actually his villain arc. Anti-hero arc? Oh. So they're gonna die, right? Uh-oh. And he's gonna be put to death, isn't he? He's gonna get caught. Because if we're going to the opera house, we're going to a trial.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today.
Yep.
And the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down. Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Nervillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Nervillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Nervillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Nervillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
I hate old Fontainians so much.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds.
Isn't a jury supposed to be not biased?
Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Listen, I agree with what you're saying, but not for the reasons you're saying it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they don't have a jury, but they do have a court of public opinion.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent.
Yeah, Bauderico is absolutely one of the ones who cold-shouldered her. Like, he wasn't, like, I guess directly, like, aggressive, but, like, yeah, cold shoulder.
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
No, I get it.
That can't be. Monsieur Nervillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Doesn't change the fact that he did do a crime.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Okay.
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
Dude.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr.
Oratrice
Vautrin.
mécanique d'analyse cardinal.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice
There it is.
mécanique d'analyse cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Justice is blind.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
No. Where are you redirecting this to?
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Oh my god. Well, I mean, ideally justice shouldn't discriminate. That's the ideal.
Hey, stop spacing out!
But, letter of the law sort of a situation. I get why he did what he did.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over, due to my negligence. The overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I mean, I'm fine. Are you okay?
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Shush, not the time.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
Murder is murder, but there are different classifications for murder for a reason. In this case, this was very much like methodically planned out over like a stretch of time with multiple victims. Yeah, he was going to be declared guilty. Yeah, it's premeditated. That's kind of the issue. Vacher is gone. He got a spiritual heart attack.
It is as you said.
Soul attack.
This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine.
Oh.
Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds like a lot to be dealing with on a day-to-day.
That sounds awesome!
Sounds like an overload.
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience. Which ones?
We saw, well, everything of relevance.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying.
We'll fill you in.
Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Yeah, it's true. She didn't actually see what was happening.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Did something glitch?
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara.
They flipped!
If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
It's okay, same information was conveyed.
You've read about it. In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here? I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
Did something happen to Kiara?
I've heard some things.
No?
But
Okay.
I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
We should have put the swirly glasses and mustache on him. No one would have seen the difference.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mormonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!
Neverlet, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Yeah, attitudes toward the Melusines are better nowadays, it seems. At least I didn't see anything.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
Oh no.
Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Okay. Maybe they just want to see Nervalet.
Heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine.
Dang it.
This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it. Who's been threatening Melusines?
Hey! Okay, good, good, good.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch.
Oh, gotta love these parallels.
Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
No, go and get some dessert together.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too. All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
An entire cake.
You should
3
never
tiers.
skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even Nervilette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
See, that's like the kind of like the difference between the people in the opera house. I don't know, between ooh, we should get on his good side and oh, if I do well enough, I will get promoted. I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of a difference.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Nervilette wasn't involved?
Exactly, and it gets...
Relax, I was just playing.
Nice.
We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even
Come at me! I got you!
Shh, look. Is it that Nervilette? I think he's looking at us.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
I mean, there's probably still something to worry about, but it's good that you have a public opinion on your side this time. Yeah. I hope that lightens your day, Nervilette.
This is truly wonderful.
Yay!
So, wanna go over and say
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Marmonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Oh, and I am too chicken to play Lethal Company. No thanks. Oh?
Sakura kiss, Sakura kiss, Sakura kiss.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Nezotempest? Nezotempest. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But thank you. Talk to the guards? Oh. Do you think they'll still be there? They might be. Oh, they are. I can still talk to them. We'll see. Oh, you might get a print tomorrow?
Oh, this reminds me of a
I will make sure to keep an eye on it and not let Google not inform me. You like to see me play Lethal Company? I don't have the guts. I am baby. I cannot play horror games. I think I will simply evaporate.
What rumor?
I've heard that the emblem on our hats didn't always look like this.
Oh?
A long time ago, melazines weren't a part of the design. The police emblem only included the scales symbolizing the law.
Fear is a relative thing. It's like how I have no spice tolerance. What isn't scary to a lot of people is probably scary for me.
The emblem was redesigned later on to commemorate a melazine's sacrifice.
Oh.
That must have been a long time ago.
400 years, in fact. You think I can play Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I can't. Oh, I do see that now. Phasmophobia. Nope, haven't played that either. Nope. Listen, it wouldn't even be entertaining because, like, instead of fight or flight, I would freeze and then I would just die. Yeah, it's like primordial seawater. I would simply just evaporate into a little puddle.
I must keep the melazine safe.
I just can't sit back and watch.
What do you have to say?
I must keep
what?
I just can't sit back.
What? Does Blathine not have anything to say? Oh, I guess not. Okay.
I just can't sit back and...
Thought that Blathine would have something to say. I'm good. I think I'll pass on that. Like, genuinely, I think I'll pass. It's not something I'd enjoy. Yeah, they're not letting her talk. Or maybe she's sitting there like, what are you on about? I could take both of you with my hands tied behind my back. Alright, so smuggling case. We did see something about that on the table. Smuggling case. Smuggling case! All the melazines have people just hanging around them.
The joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one.
Even when they don't think that they're being watched, they're being like, I don't know, like Charlotte style.
The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
Oh, Blathine's the one that likes watching magic shows. Nice.
What does it say?
Oh?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
I mean, it was anonymous. How do we know? Also, have fun.
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Oh?
It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
We could tell Navia about this.
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina du Rasula just checked in with us.
Okay.
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? Exactly! We've only just figured out the suspect's name!
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Okay. Well, oh, I guess technically it's not that far from here. Now, is it actually SM, or is it somebody else that seems suspicious and is connected to the case? We shall find out quite soon, because I think the cafe is like right around here. Wait, actually? Oh, I did not know that. That's really cool. I nearly took fall damage. Oh, I can hear the, yeah, I hear the tubby now. Let's, yep, that absolutely would have killed me. There's 3 people. One of these drinks is poisoned.
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
No.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Yes, invite them over.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
They were absolutely threatened.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off.
It sounds like they might have had a gun to their heads. Maybe a gunbrella, perhaps.
But, well, let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, you should not be admitting to your name so easily, my guy.
You're Essa?
Essa.
Yes, Monsieur Nervilette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Oh, okay. Right into it, huh? What did she do to them?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Okay.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
You just see, like, under the table, Navia has her gumbrella up to him. Like, we can't see it from this angle, but, like, he sees that gumbrella pointed at him. He's just like, yeah, he was my boss.
Domenico, where is he now?
Alice and Silver aren't here because, oh no.
The fortress of Meropide.
That makes sense, but also, oof.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I'm extremely grateful for your help.
It's pretty cool that even though, like, we wouldn't have necessarily, like, even if we hadn't found Assam in the files, like, we would have just found them because of Navia, because Navia is wonderful.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Wait, who's that? Albedo? Albeda? I don't know who you're talking about.
All right, then. Let's head to the fortress right now.
Huh? Wait, what? I'm fine with continuing this quest. I'd rather continue with this quest. Interesting. I don't think they were really ever the Mafia is the thing. They just, you know, have a bit of an information network to work around with. It's probably just this one. Okay.
It's Monsieur Nervilette.
Oh, let me wait for dialogue to finish up. No? Okay. Woo! The lawful mafia, just like the lawful pirates.
Of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
Oh yeah, no, we did meet the mafia. Yeah, it was the guy with the cleaner that Paimon did not understand. And yeah, no, we're on good terms with the mafia in Fontaine too. It's great.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up.
Yeah. Anyone know what characters have been back the longest besides Aloy? Goro, Ito, and who? Who's that third one? I don't think I've heard of them before.
Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
Listen, this is what happens when you become a roaming legendary Pokemon. You become a myth. Raikoi. Suikoi.
He's got the same concerns we do.
He's a new character. Here he's a transformed flower of some kind. Oh, that's really cool. I bet he has a very cool aesthetic.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened? Siegeween!
Oh, things.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here.
Oh, Sunny and Luca? Oh, the best boys? The best prison buddies? Let's go?
Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Do it.
Wriothesley.
You have the power.
Okay, I get it.
Oh.
I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Oh, they were not the prison buddies? Aw. I can't remember their names, but I remember the two prison buddies, and they were very cool.
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns.
Oh, there was the mafia. Yeah, the friendly chat.
Thanks for the trouble.
Huh? Oh shoot! Hi! Oh, hi, thank you so much for the raid, Paul. Oh no. Can I get this before you? Can I get this before you? Did I do it? Did I do it? I did it! Hi! Well, welcome. Hi, I'm the voice of Kirara in Genshin, and I am... Oh my god. Why? Why would you make me do this routine when people show up? Why would you do that? Okay. Just don't judge me too much. Ara. There. I'm sorry. Thanks. Oh, man. Yeah. I am having fun. Nervalet's quest is really cool. Where none of the mods can spell. I can't either. Oh my god, you guys are just doing all the redeems! Okay. You know, like, meow. Boo. You're all conspiring against me. You're all fine.
Will?
There. Are you satisfied? When do you not conspire against me? Yeah, that's fair. Now you're witnessing glory. You're witnessing bullying. Oh my god! well. I feel like I'm being embarrassed. I'm being embarrassed by my my relatives in front of new people. But yeah, welcome. Hope that it was. I hope that I hope that your stream was good. You're still here. If not, then you know. Presenting in class right now. I'm terrible at this. Oh, Nervalette's famous line? You mean the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale? Oh, come on, 2 meows! You know, like... 2 of them? There. Man, thank you for the follows. Yeah, I might be a cat. I don't know. Oh shoot! You got her! Climb up all of the walls! Can I say it in her voice? Is there a way for me to... Hold on. The
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale?
I tried to do that. It did not work. Cat camp? Yeah, basically. Your cat is convinced that I am a cat.
Cardinale.
No! Cardinale. Wait, no, you're right. That's so much better. Well, Meowcanique. Oh wait, that's actually better than Yakanique. Why did I say Nyakanique? It's fine. Everything is scuffed. It's all good. Something. There might be crime afoot.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Do I play Honkai Star Rail? For stream? Very occasionally. I do play it though on my own time. Scuff everywhere? I'm always scuffed. I literally have a blip command because my internet decides to just screw with me sometimes. The tongue twister redeem? I can do it! I can make that happen! Listen, if you want me to do the Monogatari thing, I can do it. You know, the... You know, that one. It's fun! I could make that a redeem, to be fair. Scuffed life, best life. The what now? You know, the... Or do you recognize that more as the naname nanajunana no narabite nakonaka inanaku no hana dai nanaku narabite nakonakame? Is that the one that you were thinking of? Maybe instead of the nya version? It's from Monogatari. It's the cat tongue twister.
Well, were I still a
I just
I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you.
I wish that Risley could punch him.
Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
How can I say that so fast?
Come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Yeah, I talk in 1.5 times speed. And like, it's funny that like, what was it? I've heard that people think that my lines are already done at 1.5 times speed. I was told to slow down a lot of the time. Ooh, can I climb? Yes, I can. I don't know where I'm going. Oh. Anyway. But yeah, I could totally make a prison break just because I can climb up the walls. Nyahaha. Yeah. I remember like growing up and like presentations
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon.
Huh? But yeah, my presentations, my teachers would always be like, "You did good. Slow down." Time out of skill is gonna be my downfall. quite literally, I'd probably fall. Infirmary. Infirmary is over here. Thank you guys for the follows. Oh.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Yeah, no, literally. I feel like me talking in normal speed is like I have to consciously slow myself down to do that. Was I a good student? I was. In that I was very good at bluffing. That doesn't mean, I wasn't good at studying, but I retained enough information that I could kind of wing my way through things. Which I think, according to the system, I was a good student. Oh, you have to talk for 7 minutes. I am so sorry. You got this, though. That's called imposter syndrome. Sorta, a little bit.
Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that.
Okay, Sejun, I'll drink water. The power of friendship in college. Isn't that just a group project? No, that's totally fair to, like, if it's in January. But yeah, it's like final season. I'm sure you have other things to worry about.
I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Oh, that's true. If you slow yourself down, you will double the time for your presentation. The power of free writing. You don't have well, it's finals week for some people. Oh, in that case, what I always used to do is I'd end up like overwriting my presentations. Just that way I speed through it, but hey, at least I'm talking about something. Oh yeah, no, I feel that. Talking faster than you think, it's a problem. Yeah, presenting is scary.
Typical Sejun. Concerned about everyone's health as always.
Should we have guards around Sejun to make sure that she doesn't get, you know, targeted?
Why aren't you two saying anything?
Wait, making the slideshow transitions really slow? That's really funny. I mean, if it works, it's like making all the periods in your paper like half a font size bigger. Oh, having ADHD makes meeting the time minimums easy, but not maxing out time hard. Understandable. Have a nice day. It's not a VTuber because it's not the model or anything. So, and it's also kind of a placeholder until I actually get my actual VTuber model done. It's in the works. It's been in the works. Eventually, I will switch it out. Yeah, it's a PNG hopping thing right now, and I drew it myself. So, it's just so that like you can tell when I'm talking and stuff. Let's see. Remember there was a presentation in one of my classes. 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Wait, was the actual presentation cap like maybe like? Because usually they're like 5 to 7 minutes or something. I know I had one presentation one time in high school where it actually was supposed to be 20 minutes. Which was hell. It was supposed to be like 5. Yeah, no, I'm surprised I didn't get stopped. Probably got docked a lot of points for that one. 15 minutes, yeesh. Oh, I cannot click spacebar for this one.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Oh?
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
Oh no, I'm still working at getting better at drawing. There's but thank you.
But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
Let's see. We'll go.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
I feel like we're pretty recognizable too, though. Oh, what do you have to say?
I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meripede. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Are you allowed to draw fan art for my upcoming VTuber? Oh, I mean, I would be very honored if you would want to draw fan art for them. Yeah. Wait, it's you have to be up in 5 hours. Oh my gosh, have a good rest. Go sleep. I know I'm a hypocrite, but still, go sleep. All voice redeems have their fun. I thought she's out here rioting against me, man. It's okay. Like, you don't feel obligated to get the print. Like, you know, worry about yourself first, always. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, it's you. Ooh. Goodbye. Oh, so badge. Badge? What is this badge? It's hands shaking. Why are their hands shake? What is your secret?
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
The Mutual Aid Network, aka man. Oh, you know, like man.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Oh no, that's immediately so suspicious. Oh no.
We've never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Yeah, they're all very sus. Let's throw them all out. I saw them all vent.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
Uh-huh.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress. But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
What was your crime? That was so light. Was it disrespecting the Melazines?
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
Wait, is your cat still looking at you? That's awesome.
If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
Oh, help each other. Do all you can to further justice. Do not detest just judgment. The above are the 3 principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join and membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. The man encourages members to do what they are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all man members will, during their time in the Fortress of Meripede, face up to the crimes they have committed, encourage each other, support each other, and welcome the future together. Okay. Oh, have a good night! The Melazines.
But our goal has remained unchanged.
Yeah, alright then. Yeah, explain to the new people what you're on about, chat. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
Chat wilds. Oh.
You two look kind of familiar.
Oh, we are not. We're such every people. We are every NPC ever. What's the badge?
Of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president.
I try not to skip it when I'm streaming it. Unless I get quest blocked, which happened twice already today.
From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
That's not what the Medal of Peace looked like. Well, actually, it kind of was. It was the shell.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
Was it Voltron?
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
So does that mean that chat is part of the Mutual Aid Network? I still have no idea if they're actually sus, though. Oh, right. Infirmary is in here? Would a Melazine eat a Melazine? Oh boy. Don't let the man hold us down.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Mm-hmm. The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network.
The Hive. Oh god, here it comes again.
According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin.
I wonder if this has to do with Vautrin, then.
Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Oh, so the network was inspired by... Monsieur Nervillet, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let's talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
Found Domenico. Wow! Alrighty. We're gonna get some tea and some tea. Hopefully... I mean, we'll see if Domenico is part of the man group. If he is, then that's like immediately sus. They burned Carol at the stake. It sounds like it. It really sounds like it, which is incredibly screwed up. And some cake. I think they're sold out today. Let's see.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
Well, hello, Domenico. You know, like, meow. What an amazing introduction.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Nervillet? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Okay.
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Alright, that's as much a confession as we can get.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
Weird connection.
My initial target was Nervillet. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things.
Salvage what?
I recall that Chiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Chiara and force her to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
No, there's definitely something more.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Nervillet, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melusines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
We're gonna say 400 years, and he's gonna be like, really?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this.
Yep, there it is.
Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on. People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
Huh. That is kind of what happened in this quest, huh?
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me.
I mean, it's okay to, like, focus on the good in people too, not just the negatives.
The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Mermonia staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Well, not really investigated so much as talked to 3 people. Took a flyer.
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress.
Who was him?
According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression. In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What?
Oh, he did that on purpose to take the heat off of Neuvillette, huh? To show that Neuvillette could be just and impartial. Oh, no.
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
But it might not have been resentment towards you.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice. And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one. That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
I kind of wanted to stay for some tea.
Please, take care.
I wonder what tea he has anyway. Oh?
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
Just water for now.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Oh?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler?
I mean, I'm sure it'll...
Hey, any comments?
What I really
Oh.
think is...
That was well timed.
Every trial you've ever judged
Ah!
has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
Wait, no, I thought this was gonna be... Okay. Yeah, no, the Traveler jump scare. Jack no longer eats instant ramen. As the Hydro Dragon Sovereign, Neuvillette still thinks of himself as an outsider due to his identity. But so much time has passed since then. Perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption.
Do we get to talk more?
As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
Oh.
But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Back to the character voice line. Aww. Oh, cutscene.
It's raining.
Wait, Neuvillette, are you sad?
I forgot to bring an umbrella. Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder.
No, give him a hug. Give him a hug right now. Hydro Dragon, please don't cry. Yeah.
It's raining again. I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
It's because you're all awful.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Aww.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
Wait, is that actually Seymour?
Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place.
Wait, that was actually Seymour! No! I'm gonna go check on Seymour. His last name is Guillotine?
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melazines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
No.
The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Aww. Okay, completely out of pocket, but I really do love the reflective tiles that they animated there. Very random, but...
Is the matter resolved?
In a manner of speaking.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melazines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
The primary color squad.
Yeah,
Wait, no, you're right.
We got involved of our own accord.
I didn't even realize.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Marmonia, more than 50 people offered to protect her. Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
Those people in the bushes must not be very sneaky if there's like 50 of them in there. I know it's not all of them, but I do think it's funny.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy, so I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Nicolette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
That's not how you celebrate.
She's trying. I gotta give her props.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month. Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Oh, that was a great delivery.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results.
Yeah, no, really, Charlotte's me for real, for real. Maya did amazing.
I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? Oh, what should I ask him? Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
Make sure to ask him about the differences in the palette of water. You could talk for ages about that.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway.
Oh.
So we might as well give all of them a shot.
Ask him about that meme. Okay, to the Palais Marmonia. Water? The best sauce for Melazines. Stop trying to eat the Melazines. We've just been through a whole quest about this. Don't those three, like, go on a girls' night? Actually, I don't know if Charlotte's included in it, but, like, isn't there, like, a thing with Farina hanging out with Navia and, Clarant? Fried or steamed? Stop it. Kiara, run. Chat's after you. Huh. She can sleep while standing up?
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things.
Me too. Kiara's me for real, for real.
By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams
Oh.
just now.
No!
Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
Who's gonna tell her?
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, Kiara, our dreams have finally come true.
Suddenly it starts raining again.
I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
As Kiara goes out, a line of 50 people just follow her discreetly. Or as discreetly as 50 people following someone can be.
See you next time.
And we never saw her again. They take the bushes with them. Is Neuvillette here? Yes. Hello!
I once thought that time was of no consequence to me. Distance yourself from others and stay focused on your work. A few years or a few hundred, it's all the same. But after all this, I've realized that perhaps this way of thinking is fundamentally flawed. The passing of time has its own consequences. The answer that I've been searching for amongst all those lives. Perhaps it's life itself.
Aww. Speak to him again? Does he have something else to say?
I once thought that time was of no
no,
distance
it's the
yourself from
same.
it, but after
Okay.
all this, the passing of time has...
Oh, there's Rena has a letter? Oh, okay. Interesting. What does it say? Yeah, because Frina is very absent in this quest line, actually. Oh, because she moved out. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Humans aren't so bad. Oh! You touched grass. Yeah, that sounds like her. Anyway, I'm gonna go check on Seymour. It's been a long time. It's this one, right? Where is it? Was it that? No, it's not that one. Shoot. I'm glad that Neuvillette is touching grass. Couldn't be me. Actually, that's a lie. I did errands today. I did in fact touch grass. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where is Seymour? One of these. Was it this building? No, it's like this. What? The book. The book. The book. Thank you. He touches grass and just causes a blooming reaction and explodes. And this is why I never touch grass. Okay. Oh wait, no. It's literally just the book. The book is the teleport. Right. It's been a bit. Seymour! Wait. Wait, where is Seymour? No, This might activate a quest? Where's Seymour? Did we? Oh shoot, did we take him out on a different quest? Oh, shoot. Until you do unfinished comedy. Do I have that? Oh. Okay, okay. Well, I know what I'm doing after I do, shoot. Whose quest is next? Risley. So after Risley, then I know what I'm doing after that. Ryo the Sleigh. Alright, well, might as well just... It's next Monday? Should be this Wednesday. Yeah, I'll do that after I do Mr. Risley. Right. Yeah, it would be Monday because it's just like I wouldn't be able to stream on Friday because I'll be at a convention. Yeah, I would expect that to be a very long one. Makes sense. Yes, I should see who. I can send you guys to Emily. If only I could say the narcissist and Curly. Yeah, I will end stream around here. And I can send you over to Emily, who is the voice of Clara in Honkai Star Rail. And, I mean, okay.
Will?
Thank you guys for hanging out. I will be back on Wednesday for Ryo the Sleigh. Worcester sauce, also known as Risley. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys got to hang out and that we got to be sad together. Bakery man. Yeah, he's got some, listen, we gotta go to the cafe, obviously. I didn't know he owned a bakery. That's so weird. You know, like, nyang. I have run out of things to say. I think my brain cell has fully expired. Also, we gotta get the really, what was it? The cake that they only serve like 16 slices of a day. Honestly, I really want to try that cake. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, and I'm probably gonna go and knock out or something. Brain cell is gone. It has fully retired. Yeah, take care, and I bid you adieu. Goodbye!